Welcome back, gang. It's Deltia from DeltiaSgaming.com, and we're back with Best in Slot. Either you love it or you hate it. Now, we're talking Shacklebreaker. So this set has been out in Morrowind, and what I want to get across to you is that this set is really, really useful because it's crafted 6 trait only, and it's great on Stam or Magic builds, whether PvE or PvP. It's just a really good all-around set that gets you a lot of max stats. So let me explain where you can craft this, the uses for it, and is this best in slot? Shacklebreaker set can be found in Vardenfell, Morrowind, and unfortunately you do need the DLC. So it's right here at Zerg on Applaw. Zerg. See what they did here? They knew Zergers like me would use it. So if you look at the set bonuses, 6 trait required, 2, 3, 4. Adds weapon damage, spell damage, magic, and stamina recovery. But the 5 piece is really what we're talking about. Add maximum magic and stamina. That's super useful pretty much any build if you don't know what to wear. Now, give you some context behind the old Shacklebreaker set so you can kind of know why we're using this. There was a set previously called the Trainee set. This got a massive nerf. It was super overpowered. Some people discovered out that it basically was one of the best PvP sets that you could have, and Zos nerfed it, and that was out in 1 Tamriel. So it gives you a lot of max stats, specifically really, really useful for Dragon Knights. Now what they did is they made a DLC set, craftable Shacklebreaker. Whatever, however you want to feel about that, it is what it is. Now, what I want to tell you is a couple different ways on how to use it and why it's effective. Like I said, it gives you tons and tons of max stats. So, specifically, I want you guys to realize that a tip my friend Annie gave me is that since you have so much max stats with Shacklebreaker, specifically if you have the 3 large pieces, so your chest, legs, head, and they're enchanted with prismatic, so giving you all 3 stat pools, you have a lot of options in terms of food and or drinks that you can run. So if we go to our little drinks here, this is Inventory Insight add-on, fantastic. There's a new thing in Clockwork City, the Citrus Fillet that B made for me. Increase max health, health recovery, max magic, and magic recovery. So this is like a slightly better food than, say, Witch Mothers. Now, obviously, it takes perfect row, so it's going to be a little bit harder to make. But this is something that you could run with it. So you would still have a large stamina pool, but have the extra magic recovery. So like on a PvP healer, for instance, super useful because I could still reach that 15,000 stamina with Undaunted, but I'd have tremendous more amount of stats. And health recovery, believe it or not, with Troll King, even as a vampire, super useful. Oh wait, that's not all for you little Stam lovers out there. You can do the same thing with a Stam build in the dubious Camoran. I can't talk, I can't say words. Increase stamina recovery, max stamina, and max health. So it's just as effective on, like, a Stamplar, Stam Warden, or something like that. It's just a no-brainer, amazing set. So if you're a PvE focused player, I would still stick with like Hunding's Rage, Night Mother's Gaze for Stam DPS. You know, Juliano's for Magic DPS, or the Necro set if you have a pet. You're a tank, you know, Ebony Alkosh is still there. Healer, Spell Power, Cure Worm. So those things haven't really changed, but if you're looking for something that's really flexible, that, you know, you can maybe go do a dungeon with, and then go PvP with, great. It's not going to be best in slot for the absolute most PvE DPS trial thing, but it's such a good all-around set. I'm kind of bummed that it's hidden behind a paywall in Morrowind. I'm just going to be real with you. I don't think that's right. But at the same point, I got to be real with you when I think something is really, really good. And Shacklebreaker, all around, great right now in the game. Pick it up.